Alright folks, I wanted to take a few minutes to do a quick video on what I'm going to call my Tactical Internet Bushcraft Survival Repair Kit. And I have that contained in this Maxpedition, I believe this is called the Pocket EDC. This was the first model. Then they came out with the Jumbo, the Fatty, the Micro, the Mini. But I think this is the original Maxpedition Pocket EDC pouch. But before I get started, I want to make sure that I stay hydrated for this conversation, video, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to crack open this Miller Lite, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, feel better already. So anyhow, I just started putting this kit together a couple of days ago. So if anything's missing, I would appreciate somebody letting me know in a positive and constructive way. So anyhow, I plan to use this kit in my camping bag, my get home bag. I don't really call it a bug out bag because I don't plan on bugging out for any particular reason. I'm not even sure if I fully understand the concept of bugging out. I'm not an expert. So anyhow, there's a lot of times where you need to tie something down, you need to do some securing of anything. Could be the trunk of your car, it needs to be tied down. It could be something that needs to be tied to the roof of your vehicle. It could be that you have a tarp hanging up. It could be anything. So I put a couple of hanks of, this is actually Night Eyes reflective cord, and it works really great in the dark when you hit it with a flashlight. It is very vibrant from a reflectivity standpoint. And so anyhow, I have that in there. And then starting over on the left-hand side, we'll start right here. And this is a pain in the ass to get in and out, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway for the sake of the video. This is a spool of upholstery fabric. And it's 150 yards, which to me seems like a lot. And I don't know what the tensile strength of it is, and I don't know how much you can hang from it. But anyhow, I know that if I need to repair something, I need to sew something, I can go ahead and I can use this, and I'm probably going to be alright. And then I just have a quick sewing kit with a couple of different buttons and pre-threaded stitching needles in here of various colors. And this is probably less of a tactical nature, but it's for if you had a button come off of something, or you had a seam split or something, you need to stitch it up, I'd probably use this. Continuing to move over, this is actually a glue stick for a hot glue gun, and this actually works really well. You can use a lighter to warm this glue up, and then you can use it to like fix a seam or split in canvas or nylon, and it actually will waterproof the repair job that you're doing. Very handy thing to have. It's a great piece of EDC repair gear. And then here is a piece of beeswax, and then this can be used for waxing thread that you have to stitch something with, or for waterproofing, or for putting on leather treatment. A lot of uses for something like a piece of beeswax. So very handy. Glad I got it. Digging deeper in the back pocket, just a pen in case I have to write notes down or do something. Little WD-40. Where I grew up, there is a rule of engineering, and it is if it doesn't move and it should, you need WD-40, and then if it moves and it shouldn't, you need duct tape. So I keep a little bit of this in here as well. And then this is a keeper, this part of the pouch. A split ring, a couple of Night Eyes, S-beaners in here. They work great for attaching things or connecting rope and stuff like that. Over here on the left-hand side, a pair of scissors in case I need to cut something. Super glue. This is not the Crazy Glue brand, which is supposed to be the best, but just a tube of super glue in case you need to glue something down. Sharpie. Sharpies are great if you have to write something, and make sure that it never gets erased. And then this is a little vial that I put together. And what's nice about it is I can continue to add to it. But what I have in here, some large safety pins and some large sewing needles if I had to sew through leather or canvas or something like that. I don't think anything in here is as robust as a sail needle, which a lot of people will recommend. But anyhow, set it in there. A lighter, because fire is handy. And then I have this Victorinox Alox Cadet, and there's been plenty of videos on these. I know I've done a few. But this is a little bit of a newer one. It's in pretty good shape, and I just keep a S-beaner here, stainless steel, to connect or hook it to anything that might need to be connected or hooked to. And then just a piece of, I think this is called a Brillo pad, or actually I think it's a Scotch-Brite pad. But sometimes during a repair job you might need to get some stuff out of the way, scrape, clean, whatever. And so that's there. Field notes in case I got to take notes, write something down so I don't forget. And I believe that's everything. So anyhow, that's it. I'm going to spend probably the next 15-20 minutes trying to squeeze all that back into this. Any questions or comments, I'd like to hear from you, and I would appreciate it. So anyhow, that's it. Thanks, everybody.